So I'm watching a lot of YouTubers that collect comics like Mint Hunter and Gary's, people like that. And a lot of times I'm watching these videos, they're going to garage sales, flea markets, and they're finding hundreds of dollars of keys and like these like lucky finds and all that stuff. So I'm here at a flea market. I don't really go to them often, and I'm going to see just how easy it is to find hundreds of dollars of comics at a flea market. So let's see what I find. So the spot is like kind of like a series of barns. This barn was a little scary because once I walked in, I saw a rat run across, so I tried to get out of that one. This is one heck of a way to store your comics. This must be the folded variants. So looking through this box, looking through these boxes, quite a little disorganized, but finally hit a box that had this Dazzler #1, which I want. I want to check this Firestorm. I don't think I have this. I believe this is Superman 500 in white bag. I don't think I have the white bag one. I might actually, so I might skip that one. But then I'm looking through here. There's Battlestar Galactica #1, which I already have, but this one might be in better condition. Dazzler, Dazzler, Dazzler. There's a lot of Dazzler in here. Oh, and there's John Carter Warlord of Mars. I already have this one too, but maybe I should pick these up. These are all #1s. Shogun Warriors #1. Shogun Warriors #1. Oh my god. This is the box to hit. I basically ran through all of these, and it's a bunch of misses, but now I hit a box that's well worth it. Another Battlestar. Alright, so now I need to grab out these Battlestars, Dazzlers. I'm debating if I should grab these John Carter Warlord of Mars. I don't know price-wise how they're going. I do have a couple. I've always wanted one of these Shogun Warriors #1, and there's a Twitch streamer that I think would be happy to get one of these. And if I'm getting this many, I might as well get him one and send it to him. Just want to check his Iron Man's out. Conan's, another Battlestar. I recognize this cover. I gotta see how this is. Also, I don't know how much he's gonna sell these for. Bulk deal might be good for getting a lower price, but I want to see what he says. I actually came forgetting to get my money. I realized that I didn't have cash on me, so I have to run to a bank after I separate all the ones I want. Well. I didn't expect it, but this is a high of 15. I'll probably pass this up. Maybe. But this is like a high of $100. It's definitely not a high grade, but it's gotta be worth it if it's only $5.50, right? Alright, got a bag of books. Not too bad to find. Alright, so it's starting to drizzle. I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't know how those guys do it, but I found one book in high grade would be $100-some. It ain't in high grade. Alright, back from the flea market. I think I did pretty good. I didn't do as well as the YouTubers like Mint Hunter and Very Gary Comics. They seem to be finding like hundreds of dollars of keys. I didn't really find that. I did find one book that's valued at 100 at a high grade, but it is not high grade, which was kind of shown in the video. But this is the stack I ended up getting at one booth. I checked other booths at this flea market, and they didn't really have anything as good as this one that I ended up going to. The price for all of these, in the end, I got it all together, and I think according to Key Collector, if I added up what I have key-wise in the mid-range, it would have been something like $30. or maybe even 35, let's say. But when the guy saw the stack, he said he wanted to do it for 70, and I was like, to be honest, I was thinking 30. The most I can do is 40, and he said 40 is fine, so I ended up getting this all for 40 bucks. And let's see what's all in here. So New Mutants, number 18. Minor Key, I think it's cameo of Warlock, I believe. Yeah, first cameo of Warlock, and first appearance of Demon Bear. This is one of the first books I saw, and this, if I didn't find this book, I wouldn't have kept going and bought anything for that matter. But yep, got this one. This is something that I did not have in my collection. Robocops, I tend to get these when I see them in dollar bins, so I'm trying to get the run, but I'm not trying to really pay too much. The number one I paid about $5 for, I believe, but everything else after that, I'm trying to get them for $1 each, something like that, maybe a $1, $2 here and there. And then Robocop versus Terminator 3. I have number 1 from when I was a kid. I found a number 4 at a dollar bin. And number 3 I just really wanted. And now I just need the number 2. I'm just trying to complete the run with the books. And then on the back here, I didn't have another bag and board, so I doubled it up. But a David Mack Daredevil. Now I'm starting to kind of pick up David Mack stuff a lot because he's awesome. Minor Key, but this is something that I always wanted because Predator. On the back, it's a big picture of Robocop, but this is a book I always wanted, even though it's just like a Minor Key. Something I guess technically buying on spec. I don't know. It's a number 1 DC. I don't know how DC is doing with their obscure characters, throwing them into a movie, and then if their book blows up. I mean, we all know that Marvel is doing a really good job of that, but this one I just got just because it's a number 1. I don't even think this is anything like his first appearance or anything. It might be like a second volume of his solo run or something like that, but nothing big, but I just threw it in there just to throw it in. And then the rest of this stack is pretty much almost all the same books. So Shogun Warriors number 1 newsstand, he had a stack of 4, I believe it was 4, yep, 4 Shogun Warriors number 1. According to the Key Collector, I don't see anything kind of going on with this. I don't think there's any kind of Shogun Warriors like show or anything coming out. I think they're doing something with Transformers, which I believe this is supposed to inspire, or this was like pre-Transformers. I don't know how that all works. I'm not that much of a bot fan, but Shogun Warriors, I decided to pick all these up, and there's one of them I might send to someone that I know is a Shogun Warriors fan. Battlestar Galactica, there is news about them trying to kind of reboot or bring something for Battlestar Galactica. I already had a number 1. I think I bought it for $5. So to get 1, 2, and 3 here in this pile was like, I really wasted $5. But yep, 3 number 1s, all newsstand. I don't know if there's any direct copies of this, but 3 newsstands. And something is going to be happening with this franchise, so who knows? Maybe these will go up more, maybe it will flop, who knows? John Carter, Warlord of Mars. I actually picked these up. There is 4 of them, I believe. So I picked these up. There's 4 of these, newsstand. I actually got these because in my old collection, I have like a little run of John Carter, Warlord of Mars, this volume. And I'm missing a couple here and there, but I already have a number 1 newsstand. But I figured I might as well grab some more, and might as well grab all of them, because who knows what's going to happen. But then to my surprise, there actually is an announcement of a Disney Plus TV show. I didn't really know that at the time of buying this, and I didn't even know that for my own collection that I have. I think I have maybe like 1 through 20 or something like that. It was a pleasant surprise. So some of these, maybe they'll go up when the show comes out. All depends on how that reception goes on that. But Yeah, so kind of a lucky find on that, but still kind of a minor key, or maybe a mid to minor key, because it is priced at a high of 25. So this in theory is, if high grade, $100 right here in my hand, and I only paid 40 for the whole thing. Dazzler number 1, I tried to always get these because you never know if they're going to throw Dazzler in, one of the MCU things. I grew up knowing about Dazzler mainly because I had a comic book where she crossed over with Spider-Man. I don't know exactly what that book was, but I do remember cutting it up and taking pictures of Spider-Man and like using it as stickers and like putting it on my card boxes and my comic book boxes, stuff like that. So I was one of those kids that basically desecrated a comic book. I believe I only did it to one, but I might have done it to more. But Dazzler, I remember her from that comic book I used to destroy, and I always wanted to grab this one just in case something does happen with her, because it's the first of her solo run. There is a little interesting factoid on Key Collector. 2 of the pages are supposed to have colored ads, and instead they were printed in black and white. And I'm gonna open these up actually right now to see if maybe I got at least one recalled version. Be kind of cool if they all 4, I think there was 4, yeah, 4. It would be kind of cool if all 4 of them turned out to be recalled versions, but I'm gonna check that now, and let's see.
A few moments later.
Okay, so unfortunately I did not have any of these books in black and white. This is what pages 24 and 25 look like. All 4 of my copies that I grabbed were in color, so oh well. And last, the big book. I think technically the John Carters in their condition and combined are actually valued more closer to the 100 range. This is supposed to be 100 in high grade. It is not a high grade. It has quite a few spine ticks on the edge, and I'm guessing inside is not going to be high grade condition. But maybe it's around 30 bucks, maybe 35 if I'm lucky, or if for some reason this jumps up. But this book alone, I guess, is close enough to the 40 that I got for everything. Overall, I think a great deal. It is not like the big boy finds with like Mint Hunter and Very Gary finding their holy grails out of a flea market, which I don't know how they do it, but I'm gonna try it again, and hopefully go to some places that I can be one of those people that finds one of those and posts it online so I can brag about it all day. So if you like the video, thanks, thumbs up, follow, subscribe, comment, and I don't know, send me some mail. I don't know. Take care. Happy hunting. Goodbye.